but again. Sonny, how did you prepare yourself to play a killer?
I really didn't. I just really like violence.
I am here with Melissa Morris, the cast of Sonny with a Chance of Death. How you doing, Melissa?
I'm doing great, thank you.
We're going to ask you a few questions.
All right.
Now, I hear a character, a little bit of sunshine. Was it hard getting into her character, your frame of mind?
Not really, because everybody seems to call me that. I mean, I'm just so outgoing and happy. It just seemed like the perfect part for me.
All right, well, then what was your favorite kill scene?
It was probably yours. I thought the car scene was really was very well done. I thought in terms of how we coordinated it and filmed it and edited it, it probably was the most ostentatious of all.
I agree. I'm here with Elise LaPlanche. Hi, Elise. How are you doing? Now, which one is your favorite scene?
It sounds kind of depressing, but I really actually like the scene at the end where Sonny hangs himself, just because I feel like it came out really well.
Yeah.
It just was a really good
Totally
setting.
director's point of view.
Right. I mean, we did have a group of prospective freshmen that were on tour that walked by while we were shooting that scene, and that was kind of fun. So I'm sure we've scarred them all and persuaded them not to come here.
She would be messed up without some money.
Probably, but it was worth it, I think.
Hi, I'm here with Bill Simpson from Sonny with a Chance of Death. Favorite scene in the film?
I like the scene where Sonny takes the coffee and grabs the poison. It's shot really well, and he acts very well on it. Fumbles around getting the coffee cup is very interesting. Now, were you able to stay on track with the production schedule?
No, not at all. We planned on having this done as soon as possible, but for all the script changes, with all the delays that we always had, that we just kept going and going, and it wasn't until the very end where we actually got our real flow going, and we really just got everything all together really quick and really nice to do.
We had a couple times that, it like rained or something, and so like it was off and we couldn't film.
Now, did you encounter any problems that you hadn't expected during the production or filming of this movie?
We were kind of restricted as to where we could do the films. There was one scene where a woman was tossed out the window, but the window was so small, it was very hard to actually throw her out and make it look realistic.
Oh, it came out fine.
Thank you.
I hear this is the first film you directed.
Yes, it is.
What was the most important thing you learned?
We prepared. We did a lot of scenes where we got to the venue at which we were going to shoot. We didn't bring any of the props. So especially like the little things like the coffee mug and the briefcase. We didn't have anyone who was specifically on top of continuity, so it was really tough keeping a nice continuity going with things in the scenes. So yeah, making sure that you plan out what you need ahead of time.
Now, was it difficult to set up the scenes the way you had envisioned them?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, when we first envisioned this film, we had like swinging pendulum sword things that were all sharpened and we're going to slice people in half, and really intense setups from original Poe stories, and then the story developed and changed into the way it currently is. So we had to make a lot of accommodations for the props and things that we had available to us.
How was the idea for this film born? I understand you were part of the brainstorming process.
We started off as trying to take Edgar Allan Poe murder scenes and involve that with the character who had a bad day, and he envisions these murder scenes, but they became too complicated or too abstract to get a real film of it. So we adapted the film as it went along and wrote the script and how we thought it would work, and the whole idea just came about where he's a character in an office and things go awry.
Very nice.
So how did your final cut change from your initial idea for the film?
I think it changed dramatically. The original idea we came up with was not the final product that we had. And it was a big group effort with all the members. We kind of I don't know, we started off with an idea of Edgar Allan Poe's theory and all the plays that were done, and we switched it over, and the final product was nothing like what we started with, even though it had the theme that it was going with.
So the background was there, you'd say,
Yeah,
in a way, to keep the ball rolling.
you could kind of get a feel of the Edgar Allan Poe creepiness.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, of course, with professional footage and stuff and more access to props and scenery, it could have been, you know, a little different, but it worked well, I think, with what we had.
Bill, was shooting your scene difficult?
No, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. The car scene when we had to coincide with me cutting him off in the parking lot, that we took a few takes to get that just right to make it look believable, but other than that, the rest of it was a lot of fun. The hood bashing wasn't too bad.
Glad to hear it.
I heard you did your own stunts. What about the falling down the stairs? Did you find difficult?
It was a little difficult. I'm not used to it. This is my first film, as you know. And I don't know what the problem was. We did quite a few takes because I just kept on falling down the stairs straight instead of rolling. I don't know what happened. I thought it would be easy, but it's quite difficult.
Yeah, it looked like it was painful.
A little bit. Bruises the day afterwards.
A little ice will fix that.
Did you get hurt at all during that part of your scene?
For as many times as Sonny slammed me down the hood, it did not hurt.
Well, that's good to hear.
Blood was fake. And
Oh, good. It was great talking with you, Bill.
thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Sonny.
Thanks.
Thank you, Elise.
Thank you, too.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you.